Well, it's about 30 seconds until the start of our first Sail Points race, which is our monthly races at San Diego Argonauts in Mission Bay.
Yeah, and I know.
And I'm wearing some sunglasses camera that I'm shooting this video with, and I am the red boat. So wherever I'm looking is the video picture that you get. And 14-15 on the starting line is just leeward of me. I'm to weather of him. He, of course, has right of way, and we're getting real close to the start. There is the ding for the start, and the wind has shifted out of the southwest quite a bit. The weather had been light most of the day. During this race, the wind's going to be about 7 knots, 6 to 7 knots, with a few puffs coming in. So I wanted to be on starboard at the start, of course, but after the start, I tacked over immediately to port, and as you can see, the wind's filled from the south fairly well. The boats are all heeled fairly well, and everybody seems to have good speed. That's Pete Jefferson in the orange boat behind me, number 14-15. Again, I'm the red boat. And you can see the shifts kind of going away. You can see me heading down, and there's Pete. He's now starting to head down quite a bit too. The wind gets a little bit light. You can see the water's a little glassy up toward the south end, or the far end of the pond that we're looking at. Now the wind's filled back in again, and the boat's making very good speed. Not trying to point at this point. You know, the Santa Barbara is a very heavy boat, and so the first thing to do in my mind is always get the boat moving, then pull the sails in after that. So I'm just kind of riding the puffs, riding the lifts, making my way up to the weather mark. Pete's back there just out of the picture. Up there I'm laying over pretty well. When I get going over too far, I just let the sails out a little bit and foot off. The boat does not like to heel very much. I'd say after about 30 degrees, you're losing ground. So here's our weather mark, and then just to the left is the offset mark, and we have to take both of those to port. So here is 950 coming in behind me, and a few more boats just starting to round the weather mark. So this was not an exciting leg because mostly it was a reach. But we wanted to share this with you anyway for starters.